Look at this hoe. He go to the same spot, man. Go right here on this thing right here and just sit up there.
I'm reporting this guy. I don't give a shit.
Hacks, bro. Freaking hacks.
Reported. Woo!
So if you combine that vest with the quick grip gloves and the tactical pad boots, that's how you can get more fluid movement. And to be honest with you, I know they got covert sneakers like Dead Silence and all that in the game. I don't need that. I want movement. So I'm able to do all this crazy movement because of those combinations for some reason, and that's cool and I like it. I think I'm gonna do a video about it, but I think that's a good combination for anybody that want to do like fluid, make the movement a lot more fluid. Quick grip gloves, tactical pads with the infantry vest. Tactical ADS activation I turned off. Tactical ADS behavior is release ADS. That's how I got mine. And I could be doing this wrong, but it's working for me. So
Go sick of this hoe. I'm killing him. I'm shooting his fucking body.
all right, guys, what's going on? It's your boy Beast back in the building once again. Hope everybody having a blessed day. Hope everybody feeling well. We about to get into it with the movement. A little something for your boy and whoever else wanted it. Don't matter. Back to what I was saying in the intro. Now, if the intro confusing anybody, let me be clear. What I figured out was how to pretty much stack a couple of things to make the movement a little bit faster, even though the movement is a little better. But there are things that you can do in the game and stack certain type of things in the game to make your movement a lot better, a lot fluid. And I'm still working on it. I'm still trying to get it better, but there is some things, and I'm all about movement. And like I say, I'm not a good player. I just have decent movement to get in a better position. It might look like I'm good, but I'm not good, people. So don't worry about that. I'm getting better at it. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. If you put the vest on, the vest that I was talking about at the intro was the infantry vest. Now, people might get confused about that, and I got confused about it as well. So when I'm talking about movement, I'm talking about things where you can be able to finesse. We ain't even talking about slide canceling and all that, because you can slide cancel in the game, and it's a lot easier. And if you want to slide cancel, all you got to do is slide and aim in. But the thing about slide canceling, if you have tactical, if you don't have tactical boots on, let me make this clear. If you do not have tactical pads or tactical boots on when you try to slide cancel, it's going to do that crazy tactical thing. So at the intro, you see I turned that off because it's going to do that tactical crazy thing, which they can get rid of that. So go inside the settings, turn all that stuff off. I'm not going back to the intro. Y'all can rewind it. Sorry about my phone. Y'all can rewind it, go back to the intro. Go into the settings and turn off this tactical thing, tactical ADS or whatever, or it'll help it out. So if you stack this vest with the quick draw and the lightweight boots or the tactical boots, it'll make your fluid a lot more easier. It'll make it more fluid. It'll make it more finessable, if that's even a word. I don't even know. But it'll make it where you're able to do some things that other people can't do, and that's a skill gap. If anybody want to know about skill gaps are in Call of Duty. They're in a lot of shooter games, but if you find a skill gap, that separates you from the peons, right? So if you find something that works for you and benefits you, if it's a skill gap, I'm sure it'll help your gameplay. Mine is movement or finessing and doing certain things like that. I move very fast, so I like things to help me move fast. So the tactical or the infantry vest, and I'm gonna show y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all what the infantry, what the infantry vest does. It increases the tac sprint duration. Okay, tac sprint, it increases it, and it also cools down a lot faster. So if you stack that, you think about that with the running boots or the sneakers or the lightweight boots, if you're running that in a slot, you also gain the effects of lightweight boots. That means you move faster around the map. If you move faster around the map, that means you're able to finesse. If you're able to finesse, you're able to win gunfights, and it helps you out a lot better. So I'm able to do that, and that's what this gameplay pretty much was about. You saw me doing a couple of things in it. Still running around trying to get myself familiar with the movement with the map. The maps, these are old maps. A lot of these maps are old maps, but you got old maps with new movement. So it's hard to say, because nowadays everybody's coming from Modern Warfare 2, right? The game with no movement at all. So to be honest with you, I really don't need dead silence, even though dead silence is in the game. I don't need dead silence, but because we're coming from Modern Warfare 2, which everything, the footsteps is already, I mean, it's already an issue with footsteps. No footsteps, your teammate footsteps is loud, no whatever, all that. So I don't care about having dead silence equipped, because we come from a game that really didn't have dead silence, unless you picked up the perk or found it off the ground or whatever, if you're talking about Warzone. But most of the time, your multiplayer, I mean, like, let's be real, a lot of people didn't even play multiplayer that much in Modern Warfare 2. I mean, it's not that good. So I didn't care about having dead silence, because I pretty much thought that if I'm running around the map and if I'm doing certain things where a person can't hit me, I don't care if they hear me, but if they can't hit me because I'm finessing and doing certain things, then hey, I'm all good, because that's my gameplay anyway. If you think about all the Call of Duties that you've seen me play, and if you haven't seen me play, go check your boy out. And if you did, then you know, man, your boy running gun, I move all over the place. I mean, good gracious, if I sit into a corner for a split second, to me, that's camping for me, because I'm all over the place. And yes, I do know, if I play a certain way, or if I play better, or if I play more strategic, yeah, beast, you can stay alive a lot more, but I don't die that much. Your boy don't die that much. I do pretty well with the movement. So all jokes aside, I like the movement. I like the movement, and I'm gonna work on it a little more, because I think I saw some things in the settings. I think I see some things with the perks that can make your movement even more crazy. So I don't want to get too wild and too obsessive with it and do all that crazy stuff. Yes, I do a lot of YYing and stuff like that, but I don't have any macros and none of that crazy stuff to make it seem like it's crazy. This is 100% legit. My movement in Call of Duty has always been something that I look forward to, and it's always been something that helped me drop nukes or win gunfights or win in Warzone or finesse people and do stuff like that. Like, I love stuff like that. I like the way it looks. I like the way it makes me feel. And to be able to have this back in Modern Warfare 3, that's a win for me. That's a win. A lot of people might not like it. You may be a noob. You may be a bot. Hit your shots. If a person is running around and doing all this crazy stuff, man, shoot your shots. Just shoot your gun. Eventually you will hit him. But if you're one of these people that's just sitting in the corner and doing all this and that, yes, I am the person that's going to be slingshotting around the corner, slide canceling around the corner, because you're in the corner waiting on me with a shotgun. So it has to have something. Call of Duty was all about countering, right? It was all about countering. If there was a person that's running around acting crazy, guess what? You can sit in the corner with a shotgun and knock that dude head off. It's happened so many times. It happened to me, it happened to other people. But finesse and being able to counter things, it's the best of both worlds, or it's the worst of both worlds, if that makes sense. But being that we got some movement back, and I hope they do make a little bit more tweaks, that'd be cool if they can tweak a couple of more things. But I really do, like I said, I think there are some things that I can tweak, and I don't want to stray anybody the wrong way. I don't want anybody to look at this video and then go into their settings and be like, well, I did everything he said, it didn't work that way. A lot goes into that. A lot goes into your sensitivity. What types of controller you have? Do you use control freaks? Are you on mouse and key? It's a lot of stuff like that, which I'm not going into all that because that's too much. All I know is I use a PlayStation controller, right? PlayStation 5 controller. I've always used a PlayStation controller. I've always played on PlayStation before PC. So that's what I'm familiar with. So my fingers able to finesse a little bit more. So these settings that I gave were like a guideline. And when the game does eventually come out, which is November the 10th, I'm gonna have more tutorials, and then I can really go deeper in depth of what I'm talking about. And I'm sure there are other videos people can explain a lot better, right? And they can explain maybe in more detail, right? So I'm just trying to say that there is ways that you can finesse in this game. There is things that you can do in this game to help your movement, to get you in a better position, to make better decisions and better gameplays, and win, you know, better fights. Everybody pick their fights based on the way that they play. That's their play style. My play style is very fast and it's very fluid and it's very, you know, it's whatever. It's in the pocket. You know, I try not to stay too far gone out of my play style, but then I try to do things, but I know where I'm at with the gameplay. I know where I'm at with my movement. And I will say that I'm glad that they put something back in to where a person can do something instead of handicapping everybody. You know, Modern Warfare 2, I think everybody was at a handicap. Well, I take that back. Anybody that knew how to finesse or work their movement was at a handicap. So if you came around the corner trying to do something special, you got your wig split, you got your head knocked off, man, and it was very frustrating. That's why a lot of people didn't play it. But I will say to this and to all the bots or anybody else, if you don't like the movement in the game, which is not a lot, but it is better. If you don't like it, you don't have to play this game. Or you can learn, you can adapt. Like everybody has been telling us for years, adapt. You can do the same thing. Movement in this game is not that fast. Yes, it's faster than Modern Warfare 2. And people have been playing Call of Duty for a long time that's making these videos. We know what we're talking about. The movement in this game is not that fast. It's just that everybody comparing it to Modern Warfare 2, which is the slowest thing. If you don't like it, go back to Modern Warfare 2. That's simple. I'm tired of sugarcoating it. If you don't like it and you cannot adapt to what they giving now, which is not even fast, go back to Modern Warfare 2. I'm sorry, had to be said, had to be done, and I'm not even saying nothing really. Well, nothing really bad, but it is what it is. If you don't like it, go to Modern Warfare 2 or stay over here and adapt to the big boys. Even if we're not big boys, I mean, it is what it is, man. Come on, man, stop. Look, play the game, learn it, adapt to it. It is what it is. This your boy Beast. As always, I'm gone.